Ready to deploy. I'm going to talk today about my scouting bag. This is basically a miniaturized version of my bug out bag. It actually fits inside my bug out bag and can be used for scouting, observation, basically scavenging for materials that you need. The premise with this is it's a lighter, smaller version of the bug out bag that you can take with you along with a rifle, any kind of retrieval equipment, crowbars, stuff like that that you might need, and you're not over encumbered by the full size and weight of a bug out bag. This again has the ability, if your bug out bag was lost or stolen while you were out scouting at that time, should be able to sustain you as a bug out bag in and of itself. You'll notice attached to this is a small medical pack. The bag itself is just an old military surplus OD green canvas bag. Nothing really special about it, except for the fact that it's extremely rugged and well sewn. First thing I'm going to do is talk to you about this medical kit that I have here. It's just a small camera case. Inside the front zipper compartment, it's just a small LED light. Open it up. In this bag we have some triple antibiotic ointment, some alcohol wipes, which are also good for starting fires if you need to. Emergency blanket. Some matches. Section of tin foil. A million uses for that. Some cheap cordage. In this bag we have gauze pads, a few bandages, just stuff for minor scrapes and stuff like that, nothing too serious in there. Moving on to the front right pouch. In here we have some zip ties, various sizes, a small Velcro closing ace bandage, in the left front pocket we have a gun lock cable with a small bit of paracord basically keeping the keys where they are. The idea behind this is if while you're out scavenging you find something that's too heavy for you to bring back at that time and you're able to secure it to something and basically disguise it, you can do that. If you find a dwelling that you and your party want to hold up in, but again you're worried about the security of the door, you can easily punch a hole through a door, possibly a beam next to it, secure it that way. These aren't the most secure thing in the world. You know, a pair of super strong bolt cutters or somebody with a hacksaw is going to be able to cut through this, but again it's going to slow them down and hopefully you'll be able to hear them before that happens. Moving on to the main compartment of the bag. First thing on top is an AK-47 bayonet. The reason why I included this in there instead of any of the other knives that I have is that this knife in combination with the sheath can actually be used to cut through fencing. It's extremely rugged. You're not going to hurt this thing no matter what you do to it. It's extremely hard to keep an edge on this, though, I will say that, and you can easily dull the sawback blade on this. In this bag we have some Vaseline soaked cotton balls, some dryer lint, and a decent amount of matches. 50 rounds of .45 ammo. Small little Kubaton inside this. 4 little aluminum spikes. You're supposed to be able to throw these. Quite frankly, the reason I include these in my kit is in the event of building a expedited shelter. They work really good as 4 decent nails to secure things with. Again, since we're going scavenging, possibly reconnaissance, looking for objects to take back to the camp, a plastic container with 2 black 30-gallon trash bags in it. A pair of black gloves. A 5x7 waterproof tarp. Some wipes, piece of coat hanger, use it to pop a car door, possibly jimmy a lock. In here we have, they're called booby traps basically. You can get them at any fireworks store anytime around the 4th of July. The reason I like these, you can do all sorts of things to rig up early warning devices with these. I'm actually going to set one of these off to show you guys. If you do attach one of these to the inside of a door and then like a nail to the side of the frame, when somebody pops the door, decently loud report from that. Also in this bag, small roll of tape and 2 little flashlights that you can actually attach to your fingers while you're working on things. 1 red, 1 green. The reason I included these in my bag, if you are trying to communicate with other members of your party without talking, again, it's pretty easy to red is stop, green is go, and again, red will preserve your night vision a lot better if you're reading a map, and these can be seen from a long ways away. Small little Phillips head flathead screwdriver. Just to speed things along, I moved some of that stuff out of the way. This is the box that's inside the main compartment of the bag. It's a watertight box. You can get these at Walmart, Target, wherever you want to go. Inside these have some hand warmers, decent amount of braided paracord, another emergency blanket, small sewing kit, some replacement elastic for your pack. This is sunscreen and bug spray in one. Waterproof matches. Compass. Small folding saw. Couple candles. A really decent knife sharpener. Some spare boot laces attached to that, wrapped up in it so I don't cut anything else in here, is a P38 can opener. Antibiotics and painkillers. Inside here also is a couple packets of desiccant, basically to keep the pills from collecting any moisture while they're inside. Also a few vitamins and iron tablets. Just a couple Band-Aids. Phillips head flathead screwdriver. Again, Phillips head flathead, pair of pliers. Small Swiss Army type knife. Bic lighter. Dental floss. Pencil. Small fishing kit. This is a yo-yo fishing kit. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, basically the premise is you pull the string out, there's a spring inside this coil, you bait it, you tie the string to the other end of the string to a tree, the fish takes the bait, it actually pulls the fish out of the water for you. They work fairly well. Obviously the more of them you set out, the better your chances are. Remember, large hook will catch large and small fish. Small hook will only catch small fish. I tend to go with a big hook. Small magnifying lens. It's a folding Esbit stove with fuel tabs inside. These are really affordable. You can get them on eBay or Amazon. You want to make sure you pick up a few of the fuel tablet cases because they're actually becoming harder and harder to get. Even without it though, it's got a decent vent system in the bottom. You can use small tinder and everything else, just as you would a regular campfire. These are reflective trail markers. In the event you were separated from your party or wanted to basically let them know which way you went, you could take these and set them probably 3 or 4 feet off the ground into trees every couple of yards, and they would know to look for these, especially at night, probably 50 to 60 feet away from one of these. If you were shining a flashlight in a semicircle, you're going to hit one of these and basically be able to see the trail that somebody took. Extremely handy to have, really good to make sure that children in your party are familiar with these, and if they get lost, to start at least leaving a trail to help you find them. They're definitely worth the weight in your pack. Some antibacterial wipes, a few more band-aids there. These are water purification tablets. Again, the last thing you want to run into is dysentery, cholera, or anything like that. Obviously, boil your water in the event that you feel it's not good enough to simply boil it, or you don't have the opportunity to do so. These are a decent substitute or addition to that. Plastic bag. A couple yellow post-it notes. Small pair of tweezers. Unbreakable mirror. It's made out of metal. Section of tin foil. Again, million uses for that. Cooking, making a container to boil water in, a signaling device. Pair of small scissors. Some safety pins. And of course, can't go anywhere without your American flag. All of this fits inside this bag right here. Again, weighs probably about 2.5 pounds. That might seem like a lot of extra weight in your pack, but in the event that you need to downsize, move quicker, do some reconnaissance, you're definitely going to take this pack along with you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Make sure I answer them for you, and please subscribe to the page. Thanks for watching.